Welcome back. One Mike Media, and we are here back this week after a 1 week holiday hiatus because Thanksgiving last week. But we're here this week to talk about this week in football. And of course, I cannot do that without the usual guests to give our thoughts, opinions, and future theories moving forward for the season. Got to bring on our usual suspects, starting out with the newest member, of course, my man. Got all the answers here. Daryl, what's good, baby?
It's good, Mike.
All right. Of course, I can't do that without Mr. Google himself. Gonna have all the stats, all the numbers, and always come with the crazy takes.
All
my
the
man
numbers.
Jeff.
Listen,
All the numbers.
Raiders back to LA. Let's go.
Okay. I don't know what they're gonna do for him, but anyway, and last but not least, this guy riding the high this week because his team is squeaking out these victories. But we're gonna bring him in anyway. My man Jordan, what's good?
What's good, bro? We just win.
Squeaker.
Kind of the Raider way, but we
We
just
got
win.
enough
That's
chips
all we
yet. That's
do.
all good.
So, we just win games, bro. That's what we do. Man.
Just win, baby, Holly. Oh, weird, right?
Regular, easy money, right? That's what they call you, right? That's what they call you. Easy money.
That nigga been broke the whole time.
Not me. I ain't
No
been-
easy money yet, Jay.
Hey,
With no easy bread yet.
This guy. Hating. Let me see. All right, let's talk about this week of football. Where my notes at? So starting off, man, let's go right into that Eagles game, man. That was the best game of the week. I'll say the closest game. So let's talk about. That's all Eagles games, anyway. But anyway, the closest game. Let's talk about the Eagles versus the Bills. And my question is, of course, we talk about the game itself, but also my question is, do these close wins give you more or less faith in them as a winning Super Bowl contender? And let's start with you, Daryl, on top, man, because you're going to be the less controversial of these dudes.
But yeah, starting with the game, it was a great game. What up, Steph?
Love stuff.
Yeah, great game. I was kind of surprised by the Bills in the beginning, based on how they was playing. I didn't think they were gonna come out and get up to an early lead. Josh Allen, he was playing well, like in the beginning, moving the ball down the field. But the whole time, first half, I'm like, are they gonna be able to flip that switch like they've been doing at these past few games? That's kind of what happened. But also with them flipping the switch, Bills started doing Bills things second half. Bad defense. Josh Allen, he got another interception, unfortunately.
Yeah, Josh Allen.
And also, and then he also had a bad pass before the overtime. Kind of got him back into it. And Jalen, he kind of showed why I was the only one on this show that had him as MVP last time he was on. Like just making the plays with the win. But the Bills did kind of help him. Like 17 points in the fourth quarter. Bad defense. I put that on McDermott and that whole defensive side. Especially with that Zacchaeus play, like you see Jalen Hurts rolling out for like 10 seconds and then launching a deep ball, and then you for some reason don't know where the ball is, and he made whoever that was made Zacchaeus look like D-Hop that play. Like that was kind of crazy. But as far as this I felt good about the Eagles as far as another test, another tough win. They showed they can win any they still haven't put a full 4 quarters together yet, but they keep winning and beating some of the best teams in the league while doing it. Actually, I feel better about them going into the Niners game because of how they finished the game. As far as the Bills, they're gonna have to make some changes in all season. New head coach, maybe some new pieces of offensive side as well. But I went out this game feeling better about the Eagles, even though I kind of had them as number one. But I feel better just how much they keep being battle tested.
Okay. Breaking NBA news real quick. Jamal Murray came back tonight because you saw just now. But he's been out for a month. But Jeff, how you feeling, man? Better or worse about the Eagles Super Bowl, and how you feeling about that game?
The game was great. Let's just be honest. It was actually a thriller. It was better than advertised. I was shocked that Allen actually pulled up and performed the way he did. He actually pulled up in the inclement weather on the East Coast, down the turnpike. So it was good, really good game. Jalen Hurts saved him at the end. He did what he had to do. The only thing with the Eagles that's going to concern me is the defense. I mean, listen, right now they rank 30th in the league on third down percentage at 44.5%. And as far as like their total defense, they're in the bottom half of the defense. Most championship contenders are typically top 10 offense, top 10 defense. And we're not really seeing the defensive part catch up to the offense. Now, Jalen Hurts isn't the same player he was last year. He got 10 interceptions this year, total touchdowns. But you know what? What is happening, I'm noticing, is like he's going deep. And he using that deep ball a lot. It's getting him a lot of opportunities. I think that play to Zacharias, I think that was just a oof. Honestly, I just think the defense just misplayed it bad because that was really a bad throw if you ask me. You had two defenders in the vicinity at the back of the end zone. He kind of should have just threw it away, and he threw it up there. His receiver went and got it, but had the defenders paid attention, they could have just snagged it, and it would have been a dead deal. It would have signed the deal. They went the other way. But again, this defense is really what's going to be the concern for the Eagles here. I mean, they're giving up 300 yards a game passing, and they got 30 passing touchdowns on the season. The rush defense, of course, is top 5, giving up 85 yards a game and 5 total rushing touchdowns over the season. But if you can't put teams in a position to run, and they're going to throw on you, that's going to be a potential for disaster in the forefront. The defense just doesn't give me a lot of confidence as far as saying that, all right, look, they're prepared to go back to the Super Bowl. And I was just looking up this new stat. It's not really new, but no NFC team has lost the Super Bowl and repeated since 1974 Minnesota Vikings. And again, that's 50 years of statistical data showing that. Like, these things are out there and available for you. Like I said it before, and I'll say it again, 33 quarterbacks in the Super Bowl era who lost the Super Bowl in their first appearance never got back or won. It's only been 53 Super Bowls. And Tom Brady been a part of 10 of them in itself. So, again, we're looking at a lot of statistical categories that kind of like back the Eagles back to a wall and show us. Now, these close games, I mean, can we get a 20-point win? Can we get one? Can we get one 20-point win? One smackaroni Tony for the season. Can we get one, Jordan? Can we get one, bro? Give me one. Give me 130 banger. Give me a 40 burger. Give me
you see
one.
Where it's at. Listen, man.
Give me one.
Go ahead and finish. Go
ahead, Joe. You up, baby? You up?
Go ahead. No, I'm gonna let my man finish his solution.
I'm done. I gave you all the numbers that concern me. The pass defense giving up 300 yards a game, 30 touchdowns over the season. Like I said, the third down percentage defensive wise, 44.5%. That's damn near half the time they're giving up third downs. So, like I said, come February, it's going to be a lot.
I can't bear this country because I hate the pigeons. Big boots on Doc.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry we had to do that to you, Dave. I'm sorry we had to do that to you, bro.
Steph said.
It's just another casualty.
Men lie, women lie. Numbers don't lie, Steph.
Hey, just another casualty along the way, Dave.
Got a body on the way? Okay. Yeah.
Another casualty, you know what I mean?
What you think about it? Tell us your thoughts on the game and what y'all.
Nah, Mike, did you have anything to say before I said anything?
Nah. I'll save mine for the end, bro. Go ahead, you good?
Okay, well, I thought Daryl made some good points, and Jeff, I thought you made some good points too. But at the end of the day, you feel me? Jalen is clutch. Everybody keep talking about we've been down at halftime, XYZ. It's only been 10 points. 10 points ain't nothing. So it's not like we getting blown out at halftime and we got to come back and make these miraculous comebacks down by 2 or 3 touchdowns. We're not doing that. You feel what I'm saying? The offense is starting to catch his stride. He's playing better. That turnover was some bullshit. It was a fit pass. I'm not even really worried about him.
Got a lot of those.
The defense is an issue, but they come up in clutch situations, especially with rushing the passer. They talk about we don't have a lot of sacks this year. We still, I believe, top 5, and we have the most pressures in the NFL. And the reason why we got the most pressures in the NFL is because the teams is getting that ball out 2 seconds, so they know. I'm not really too concerned. The fact that we can actually make adjustments in the second half and come back and win these games just shows you how great of a team that we really are. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand how you don't see that we're the favorite if, just like Daryl said, if you want to say we've been quote unquote squeezing by, but the fact that we've made the winning plays when it matters is what makes us the winning team that we are. So I don't know how you can sit there and say that we're not the favorite, and we've beaten all the good teams that we've pretty much people had thought we were gonna lose to. So I don't, and then last year it's not the same team. Last year y'all said we didn't play nobody, but this year we played somebody, and now we still got something to prove to y'all. That's why I say shit, because I don't really be saying nothing. But when y'all say something, that's when I gotta defend the crown, because I don't know what you're talking about. You get what I'm saying? So you can say, well, the secondary is cooked and all this other shit. You said normally a Super Bowl team is top 10. The Kansas City won a Super Bowl. They had one of the worst defenses in the league. They started playing better in the playoffs.
Top 10, bro.
No, they weren't. They wasn't. No, bro. Don't give me that. Don't give me that, bro. I'm not hearing none of that, bro. Like, so you can't sit there and say that we're not the favorite. You can sit there and say that the secondary is cooked and all that. That is 100% true. It's barbecue chicken. Everybody got free hibachi when they get out there, because that's all it is. But at the end of the day, we get the dub. So I don't know how you can really say anything. I don't really have anything to say about the Bills. Josh Allen's still elite, and he showed you why he's still elite. He made a mistake at the end, and Jalen didn't, and that's why Jalen is elite as well. You feel me? And that's why we both, I think we've all said Jalen Hurts is better than Josh Allen at this point. And it's because of the mistakes. But it doesn't mean that Josh Allen is still not elite. He showed you why he was elite. He went toe-to-toe with another elite quarterback. He just made a mistake at the end.
They down this competition a lot too, though. So I don't know why we ignore the Josh Allen turnover thing. I mean, he only
Josh Allen is not elite.
Years,
like
bro.
the fuck.
He has over 110 turnovers.
Bro, Josh Allen had one good run where he didn't win the game, and y'all loved him ever since. Like, he's not elite, bro. Like, the fuck. Anyway, but let me answer the question about the Eagles, though. So to give me more, the question is, does it make me, more or less worried about the Super Bowl contenders? It makes me more worried because, as Jeff said, most of the time on a Super Bowl run, you see teams have a lot of dominant or blowout wins.
That's not true.
Give me one that does it. But
that's
hold on.
Not true.
Because
you guys were having the same conversation about Kansas City last year.
My camera. Hold on.
And Kansas City was not dominating teams last year, and people were wondering whether they were either going to get back to the Super Bowl. That was the question surrounding Kansas City last year. And what did they do? So why don't you have the same energy about that than you have about the Eagles? Because it's the same thing. But we're actually 10-1.
Well, I don't know. The Chiefs did dominate teams in their
They did.
They didn't dominate teams last year.
Yes,
I guarantee you that, yeah.
The season, they hung 44 points, 42 points on the Patriots. Then they had another 40 banger against the Texans.
That's what I'm saying. Like
last year. That's the first couple of games last year. Then they hung they had a 30 to 13 against the Chargers. 29
That's 3 scores.
Dolphins.
That's 2 scores.
They was beating teams bad.
Yeah, y'all don't do this. That's my point. The Ravens, they do it. The Niners, they do it. That's why, we'll see whatever later on. Y'all don't. And this is like, my thing is this. What Jeff said is the issue, honestly. Forget all that, right? Domination. The numbers Jeff said, and he didn't bring them all out. You don't see no Super Bowl team that's ranked 20th in defense overall. That's ranked 30th in pass defense. 30th in pass defense. 30th in pass yards per game. You are a football person. What Super Bowl team have you ever seen ever have that in your whole life? None.
You've said all of those things, but yet the Eagles are 10-1 and beating.
We have had teams
in the league.
I heard you.
4 top teams in the league.
Wait. What 4 top teams? Please tell me, no.
He's going to say the Dolphins, the Bills, the Cowboys.
The Bills are 6.
Yeah, bro.
The Bills are 6-6. The Bills are 6-6. They're not in the playoffs.
4 good teams.
Not a good teams. They were top the good.
4 playoff teams from last year.
Yo, how you?
Almost just moved way back.
3 times. 3 times the Bills.
And the Bills can still get into the playoffs. So what
bro,
I don't know the Bills.
The Bills are 6-6 and won't make the playoffs. What are these 4 top teams? Please let me know.
He gonna call
All
the
right.
offense. He gonna go to Cowboys.
When we smack San Francisco on Sunday, that's gonna be another one.
They got two
But-
more.
That's gonna be another one.
They got two
Then
more.
when we
They
see
got them and the
Dallas,
Cowboys.
That's the most
another
important one.
casualty.
Yeah, that's it. Right.
Back to
But
back.
When we see Dallas, another casualty. We already whooped Dallas. We gonna whoop San Francisco.
Wait. So what's your prediction for your season record? 16 and
What are
1.
you talking about? We might go fucking 16-1. The fuck?
Yo, I can't
Bro,
wait for February.
I didn't finish my point. Can I go? So to go to your rebuttal, Jordan. We have had teams have great records who also was 30th in defense or 30th but didn't make the Super Bowl. Again, what team has this bad of a defense and
Bro.
makes the Super Bowl?
Was Kansas City's defense that great when they were going to the Super Bowl? Be honest.
I'm about to tell you. You know I'm about
How
to tell
great
you.
was their defense?
You know I'm about to tell you.
They weren't 30th.
We religiously sat there and said
They
wow,
weren't
they're
20th.
that great defense.
I guarantee they weren't 20th, and they weren't 30th in pass defense. 30th is crazy, bro.
Okay, but it's not always. Okay, bro.
Bro, I ain't never seen a Super Bowl team 30th ranked in anything in my life. I'm sorry, this is to say that. Especially not red zone defense, pass defense. This is crazy, bro. Y'all make
I'm not
every.
even worried. I'm not even worried about none of that shit, bro. That's the crazy thing.
That's a crazy thing.
The Chiefs
I'm not
defense was
even
ranked
worried.
16th last year overall.
Not 20th, like I said. I would have like that.
Not far, but it ain't great. The offense was elite.
What would they rank the pass defense when you get a chance?
Our offense is elite. What are you saying?
Your offense is elite.
What?
What's your average per game?
Yo, if
26?
you try to say
20
that the Eagles' offense is not elite, that's pure hate. That would be an unbelievable statement.
So y'all put
The
up.
reality is probably not. It's probably only the 49ers offense.
Go
is
look at the
elite.
numbers. Go look at the numbers right now. Go
I,
look at
Go
the
ahead, Jeff.
I'm on it.
Why you doing that, Jeff? And while I'm talking, let me finish, Jordan.
Crazy.
So, again, those numbers, they worry me. They should if you were an Eagles fan. I don't know why they not worrying you if you're an Eagles fan. Only because y'all winning are masking it. But y'all winning by, like Darryl said earlier, if Gabe Davis, if Gabe Davis who cooked y'all secondary again, is running the right route, that's a loss or whatever. Y'all winning by like these.
They had the opportunity to make that play to win the game, and they did not. And when the Eagles had their opportunity to make their plays to win the game, they did. And that's the difference.
But did you
So,
stop?
It doesn't matter.
But did you
It's
stop
a
from?
football game.
But did y'all
We're
stop
gonna
them from
get
making a play,
everybody's best.
or did they not make the play?
They didn't make the play. That's the point. They're not.
That's my point. You ain't stopping from doing it.
And we keep
They're
saying the
not
Bills ain't that
championship
good. You
material.
keep saying
The
they
Eagles
are.
because the Eagles are because that's what we've done and that's what we do.
Look,
And we gonna do that
currently
again
your
against
total
San
offense,
Francisco.
total
We're gonna do
offense
that.
equals top 10. They doing 364 a game, 36 touchdowns. Now
Right.
the passing offense, the Eagles go down to 13th, 231
Right.
a game, 18,
Right.
18
Right.
touchdowns.
Right.
Their
Hold
running
on.
offense is 8, but they don't run as much anymore.
It doesn't
All right.
matter, bro. We're 10-1.
See, that's 10-1, for you, and I'm mad about you because you're a football fan. You should know what these numbers mean. So it's
Yo,
so crazy to
Yo,
me.
Mike, hold
When it
on,
don't-
Mike. Why
when it
does
don't
that
matter-
even- Why? What does that even mean, bro?
It
What
means
does
you
that
should.
even mean?
It means you know football, bro. You know these things
Yo.
matter, but because you.
You're always the main one saying numbers ain't everything. Like, yo,
I'm always saying that. I'm always
yeah,
saying
so
that.
10-1 ain't everything. It just means y'all
Oh
won
my
games.
God.
You know what I mean?
The
Y'all
numbers
won
that you're giving me don't mean anything because despite
Wow.
those numbers, the Eagles are 10-1. So why would I not feel comfortable going into every single game? Why would I
Bro.
not have an issue?
Every quarterback that play y'all. The crazy part is, I don't know who said it. Was it
Jalen
Jeff
has
or one of y'all?
played every single quarterback that he's played except for one game.
Which
And it was
one?
against Zach Wilson, and he gave them 4 turnovers. The Eagles should be 11-0.
No,
He
they
gave
10-1 because
them
they
4
lost that
turnovers.
game. They gave that game away.
Bro,
Correct.
bro, y'all gave Mac Jones a career day. Mac Jones got benched last week. He don't even play no more.
I don't care.
Y'all gave him a career day. Like, it's crazy.
He
Like,
had a career day and an L. Nobody's gonna remember it. Just like everybody else who smoked that Eagles fucking pack. Okay?
no,
He smoked them all.
they smoking Eagles secondary like a motherfucker. Every
All I
fucking
say
game.
is, All I've been saying,
It will catch up, bro. But let me tell one little story about this. Let me tell you about a team, right? Because he always talk about
it's
13.
close to his heart.
No, not close to his heart. Let me tell you about a team.
Bro, I know what you're gonna say.
What I'm gonna say?
Your
Go ahead.
team didn't go to the. I don't even remember if they went to the playoffs before y'all went 10-0. I don't even remember. But y'all was 10. Y'all are not as good as we were, and you know that.
All right.
You
Okay.
know that.
Okay. Right. Let me tell you about another team though. Because I didn't want to say that, right? You and Toby. I'm at Turco told me that the other day. And I had to put his ass to it. But there's a team. They went to the Super Bowl. They actually won a Super Bowl. The next year they were 15-1. And then they lost in the first round.
You're talking about don't talk. Who are you talking about?
Talk about the 2012 Green Bay Packers. Right? And they lost in the first round to the 10-7 Giants. No, they lost to the Giants.
That one?
Yeah, to the 16 Giants. And they were 15-1. The Packers had a Hall of Fame quarterback. They had AJ Hawk and Clay Matthews on defense. They had Greg Jennings. They had a great team. Right? They were 15-1 that season.
Oh my goodness.
But hold on. They lost. And you know what Greg Jennings said? He said we were 15-1, but I knew we were going to lose the playoffs because we were 15-1. We were squeaking by. We weren't dominating. So I knew we would lose because the record was masking our flaws. That reminds me of something happening right now. Something like that. So that's all I got to say.
Well, listen. Ever since Aaron Rodgers won a Super Bowl, he's been known for folding. So I don't care about any of that.
That was the year after the Super Bowl, bro.
Yeah, literally the year after.
He folded. Jalen Hurts is yet to fold this season. So I don't know.
Yet to
fold it. Since Jalen Hurts became a full-time starter after his first year as a full-time starter, when they went to the playoffs against the Tampa Bay, coming into that first game of the year, Jalen Hurts has probably only had 2 bad games in fucking.
Aaron Rodgers was the MVP, bro, and they still lost.
In almost 2 years.
You're not listening to me.
Okay,
that was a great team. But they were flawed.
They're not as good as we were.
Okay.
Well, let me ask this, right?
I don't care.
What do you? If y'all don't win the chip, what's gonna be your answer?
What do you mean?
Hold on, we'll put some of these Dave comments up here.
Because we should have won the chip last year if it wasn't for
Numbers don't lie. He said the pitches will never shock the world. The Giants did when they killed Brady. The dream of the season. What I said, the pitchers have a bunch of NFC East championships, 1 Super Bowl. That's crazy. Think about many 4 years to win that just one. It's also facts.
I don't really recall the
Speak them facts, man.
Bills really having a ring
at all.
I
thought he was a Giants
fan. No, that's not that Dave. That's not Dave. That's not a Dave. That's not a Dave. This Dave is Giants fan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's another Dave.
Yeah, he said Big Blue. I was like, hold on, that gotta be.
Nah. It's another Dave. I got what I'm like. But that's my thing. That's one because I know y'all like to talk about how Minnesota and Pittsburgh, they were good. But the Packers were a championship team. They were a great team, and still have the same fate that y'all gonna have. Because their flaws were masked or whatever like that.
I'll tell you this, that Giants team wouldn't have did that shit to the Eagles, and they damn sure ain't doing that shit to the Eagles now.
I think they whooping their ass. The Eagles to get to the Super Bowl twice.
Well, that's cool. We've whooping their ass.
The thing about it is we're
for
gonna learn a lot about the Eagles.
Years.
Next couple weeks we're gonna learn a lot about the Eagles. So
if the Eagles can beat the Niners, it'd be impressive. I'll say that. But
if y'all have learned enough about the Eagles. Since I mean, okay. Well, listen.
Like my thing is, and when we. Hold on, one more thing. Since we missed last week or whatever, talking about the KC game, y'all talking about how they came back. KC don't score in the second half. No, everybody comes back on in the second half. They don't score in the second half. So I was like, they wasn't impressed by that. Like, it's the truth. They went 6 games with no 4 games with no second half score and stuff like that.
4 games straight.
Yeah, and they have no receivers whatsoever. That's the one game where the secondary play good. They got no receivers. So when this game come, Gabe Davis, who Jordan was hating on at the beginning of the season, was cooking them all season long or something like that. So, I mean,
you said he was better than Devontae Smith. We were tripping.
I was tripping on that. But but he still cooked the Eagles though. like that. But anyway, that was just my side. I just want to tell a little story about another team that's happened to. We're gonna see, how things play out. We'll see what happens this week. Anyway, moving forward. Let's talk about the Chiefs. The Chiefs again. Jeff, I'm sorry. I know you had high hope
Terrible.
with your boy Antonio,
Terrible.
but
Next year is Liddy. It's Liddy next year. We getting Caleb.
the Chiefs definitely smacked y'all up a little bit. Let y'all know who the big boys in that division and stuff like that. But about the Chiefs, let me go back to Daryl, man. He's been quiet for a while. The Chiefs, man, like you feel like they get back on track, or will their lack of offense be their Achilles heel ultimately to overcome? You think?
I think they're starting to get back on track. The biggest thing that I saw, they're done with trying to experiment who's going to be the second option. They're making Rashid Rice be that second option after Kelsey. This whole year, they've been waiting for either Sky Moore or Kadarius Toney or Noah Gray, somebody to step up. But now, what's the name? Rashid Rice. He's been the most consistent throughout the year. And now the last game they featured like eight catches, 100 yards, touchdown. They found their second option, which is I feel like that was their biggest problem after Kelsey. He's still a rookie, so once they keep bringing him along, and Isaiah Pacheco, he's running the hardest as far as running backs so far in the league, and that's only going to carry and continue as games down, weather gets cold. That's going to help them too. As far as them moving forward, their defense is starting to slip a little bit. They're not getting as much sacks as they were early in the year. That's something they need to, as far as address. But as far as the AFC, other than the Ravens, I'm not seeing really any team that can really challenge them on the road to the Super Bowl until they get meets whoever gonna win the NFC.
Until they see us again. Until they see us again.
Take them to a game or something.
But yeah, I think the Chiefs are starting to try to figure out what their plan is offensively. Again, Kelsey number one, Rashid Rice number two, and then lean in on that running game. I think once they lean in on that a little bit more, that's going to take them. But again, I don't see any too much challenges that's going to stop them against the Super Bowl.
Jeff, how you feeling about the Chiefs?
Yeah,
and talk about your boys too. Since y'all were in that game, I forgot.
Well, yeah, we would. We was up 14. We could have been up 21. We missed the field goal. Carlson, I don't know if he took the money or whatnot. He missed.
Y'all were up 14.
Yeah, we was up 14. No, we
I should have live bet that to the Chiefs.
That's what I'm like watching it now.
Yeah, we had the touchdown. Carlson missed the field goal. We came down, scored another tutty, and we never recovered since then. Look, against the Chiefs, you got to score touchdowns. And let me just be honest, man. Patrick Mahomes been dominating us since he came in the league. We kind of like one of his poster boys. He put a whooping on us pretty handedly. Going forward, I think we have to. We started out good. We just couldn't score. That's been our problem. We can't score. Our most scoring this year was 21 points, and that's not going to 30 points, and that was against a terrible team, the Giants, and that's not going to cut it in the NFL with these professional athletes, teams that can score 30 points a game every game. We can't score enough points. As far as the Chiefs, yeah, they lead the league in drops. They got 30 drops. Rashid Rice, he got a lot of drops. He got like 7 drops this season. I don't know if they can really look at him and say, yo, you the valid number 2. I think Andy's going to have to get super creative to keep this team afloat in the playoffs because they're real predictable once teams start to lock up Kelsey. Sometimes we're seeing that they triple team him and not even giving him a chance. They don't balance out enough to me, if you ask me, on the run. The run becomes a subsidiary thing for them, the Chiefs, once they start passing the ball and get up on the points. So that's going to be a concern. Yeah, the defense is slowing down, but that kid McDuffie, he real. I can't wait to see how they produce him going forward, to tag him along with Chandler Jones, with Chris Jones and the rest of those boys. The Chiefs, again, the Buffalo Bills aren't it. I think the Chiefs might have a problem with the Dolphins. If you get into a shootout with Miami and the Kansas City Chiefs, the Miami Dolphins got a lot more weapons than the Chiefs. And honestly, I don't know if the Chiefs want to get into a shootout coming down the pipe with a team like the Miami Dolphins because they also can run the ball. I know their running backs are a little banged up, but they got a flurry of them, and that's not something the Chiefs do well. So as far as maybe them feeling better about themselves going into, I guess, get a little home cooking, we come into town, they cook us up, they get on track. I don't know. I need to see more of it. I'm more of a show me guy than a tell me guy. But like I said, most drops in the league, that's obviously a problem. It's been an issue for them the entire season, and it'll be something that hinders them. Honestly, I think the Ravens are going to win, going to the Super Bowl without a doubt. I think they're the better team. They're sound defensively. Lamar can have a game, and I think he's even a matchup against Pat Mahomes in the playoffs to prove that he belongs in that elite class of quarterbacks that Pat Mahomes is.
We would cook them.
Oh, the Ravens. Y'all will cook the
we
Ravens?
cook them.
Nah, you bugging, my boy. You bugging.
First of all, y'all don't cook anybody.
Yeah, right. Like the squeezy boy. Y'all don't burning nobody, bro.
Nobody, bro. The
And
Commanders.
listen, and the Ravens got linebackers and that can really run with Jalen.
That's
I don't
cool.
know if
That's
y'all
cool. We
have
cook.
anyway y'all
That's
want.
cool. We cooking all that shit.
Yeah, I hear you.
I hear you.
Yeah,
Y'all better hope
we
y'all get
cooking
Leonard.
all that shit.
Now, I'm thinking Shaq Leonard, that could be a big help for them. I will say
That's
that.
only gonna help them on the run
Yeah,
defense. They ain't gonna do that on the pass.
Yeah.
You gotta get
We're
new
cook
corners.
shit.
Yeah, they new corners, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Instead of no play Slay
Yeah.
and Burberry be getting killed.
Yeah, right.
Burbank.
Palmyra Burberry. Palmyra Burberry. Terrible, yo. Palmyra Burberry. They got paid, so he don't play. So, them dudes is getting, boy. You know that's a lot.
The team not going to the playoffs.
It's all good. We're gonna be watching February together.
You feel me? I don't know. The Steelers can't beat us.
Mine goes to playoffs, so you can't tell me that horrible stuff.
But they can't. They couldn't beat the Eagles. So no
Anyway, talk to me about the Ravens and the Chiefs, Jordan, please.
Listen, man, I don't have nothing to say about that Raiders and Chiefs game. You know the Chiefs are going to win. I don't have anything to say about the Raiders. They're the Raiders. The Chiefs.
The question is, can the Chiefs' offense hold them back in the playoffs?
I mean, I don't think so. It's still Patrick Mahomes. You feel me? Until I see somebody beat them, not necessarily. So, and when it matters, no. Unless it comes to us. I smoked Chiefs back last week, so I don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't. But I don't think so. No. It's Patrick Mahomes. I think Rashee Rice is their number one receiver, their second receiving threat, and their third option when it comes to the best players on the team as far as on the offensive end. So I think he's actually will be big for them. It's still Patrick Mahomes.
You say he the third option?
I think he's the second option should be Pacheco.
Okay.
Second best player on the offense.
Gotcha. Okay.
So, and then, you know what I mean? So, I don't think it's going to hold them back at all.
I think so. I think that this year is not their year. I think because of the receivers. I think when he's had too many drops in 30, they can't count on it, even Rice because he's a rookie. I think Pacheco.
I think he's been balling the last 3-4 weeks. He's been balling.
Yeah, the last 2 games probably, but
the last 3 or 4 games before that, he's been balling.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about 3 or 4. Jeff, you got to check that, Jeff, on that. But I think that they still lack receivers, bro. Like, it's crazy as it sounds, Juju was big for them last year, man. He was he had solid hands. He was a veteran. He ran the right route, stuff like that. But also, I was saying it all season, Eric Bieniemy is a huge loss for them, bro. And I don't care what nobody say. Like, and you see Sam Howell lead the league in passing yards all of a sudden. He ain't even that great. It's because
the Redskins.
It's because of Eric Bieniemy, though.
Because they stink.
Yeah,
so they're in a shootout every game because they stink.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
They
throw the ball from behind, bro.
90%. They throw the ball exactly because they stink.
But who making the plays to get the people open?
Hey, who cares?
Eric Bieniemy.
They're playing from behind.
The Chiefs players is getting open somehow because they winning games.
Yeah, they
so what the hell?
Yeah,
they ain't scoring points, bro.
He's so high on this guy.
Yeah, like Jesus Christ.
And for the record, Rashee Rice, the game before the Raiders game, 4 for 42 against the Eagles. The Dolphins game, 2 for 17. The Broncos game, 4 for 56.
Right. Yeah, one good game.
Yeah, one good game, bro. That's his only 100-game season. This 100-yard game this season.
All right,
yeah. Ball, bro.
He hit that ball. And again, I'm on Eric Bieniemy, bro.
Check the tuds,
for a reason, bro.
Check the tuds too, because I don't think you checked them tuds.
Man, come on, man. You know I checked everything, bro. He got 3 touchdowns in the last 5 games. He got
that's balling. Yeah, that's balling. 3 touchdowns in the last 5 games.
Bro, one was against the Raiders, one was against the Chargers, and one was against the Dolphins.
Against all decent
in
teams.
London.
That's balling.
No, bro,
What are
that's
you,
not
what are
balling,
you
bro. Cut
saying?
it out,
That is
man.
balling, bro.
Cut it out,
I'm
bro.
like, what? Yes, bro, that's balling.
Yeah, 0
Listen,
yard game.
I think that
Three touchdowns in the last 5 games. That's balling.
the receivers are their problem. I think you could double, triple Kelsey like Jeff said, earlier. I think that's gonna be their problem. They're gonna lose to the Ravens in the playoffs. Is my opinion. Going down. I don't know which round it's gonna be, but they're gonna lose to the Ravens in the playoffs.
I don't even know the Ravens probably be the top seed. The Chiefs might not make it out
I
the
feel
first
like a
round.
championship game.
It depends on who they play earlier. I don't know. You're right,
That's what I'm
Jeff.
saying, like they might not even get out the first round because I'm telling you, bro. Like,
then if they don't get out the first round, then you might as well give us the crown now.
bro, y'all can't beat the 49ers, bro. And don't tell me y'all trying to beat them with that fourth string quarterback Jeff Johnson last year. It doesn't work, bro. Nobody's trying to hear that right now.
Well, next week don't come in here saying shit.
Listen, I've been saying this week right here is the biggest
Don't
week for
come in
y'all.
here saying
This proves
shit.
everything. Like,
Man, you've been saying that shit
listen.
every
And if they
man, you
squeak
been
by
saying that
by
shit
a
every week.
63-yard
You been
field goal at
saying
the
that
end, I don't
shit
want to hear
every
like y'all
week.
blew them out. Like, yo,
You be
no,
saying
if
y'all
they
say
squeak,
it every week. Y'all say
if y'all
it every
squeak by
week,
a
and we come out
long
and just
field
get
goal, I
dubs.
don't want to hear it, bro.
Well, we're gonna win, so I don't really have anything.
I
to say.
said y'all would beat KC because again, KC has no receivers.
Mike,
I
I
knew it was
don't
gonna be
want to
challenge.
hear anything from you. You didn't say that.
I did say
You
that.
didn't say that.
I promise you so much. I promise you. I picked the Eagles that week, bro. And I said because they have no receivers. It's not a hard matchup for y'all.
Okay.
Anyway,
I don't even
You
know
didn't predict. You
Jaguars
didn't
or
predict
Dolphins.
10-1 for sure. Oh yeah, you're nuts. We already beat the Dolphins.
I said the Chiefs. Listen, boy.
Oh,
And listen, you talking about smoking on the
God
Chiefs
damn.
pack. They've been smoking on the Eagles pack since February. What you mean? You think they care?
in the game that mattered, yeah,
In the game that matters the most.
Cool.
yeah. That's
They
my
smoking a
thing.
whole zipper
Pack last
Eagles
week.
pack.
These guys celebrate like they win the Super Bowl every week. It's crazy. I ain't never seen nothing like it.
Ever,
I
bro.
smoked good Dolphins pack.
I mean, they be out here celebrating, cheering.
I
Yo,
smoked
bro.
good Cowboys
Internet
pack.
kills me with these
I
Eagles
smoked good
fans,
Bills
bro.
pack. I'm gonna smoke some great 49ers pack this upcoming Sunday. It's gonna be a great one. I'm gonna roll me a nice.
Speaking of the
little
Cowboys, happy you mentioned that. A team that does blow out other teams. They blew out the Commanders this week. Something y'all couldn't do twice. But anyway, after the 3 straight blowouts that they have had, are they a Super Bowl contender again in your eyes,
Yeah,
Daryl?
Go
ahead, Jordan. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I'd like to go out on this. Everybody's talking about they've blown out 4 teams. Yo, the teams that they've blown out,
Y'all didn't. But y'all didn't blow them out.
The teams that they've blown out.
How you gonna say that though?
stink.
That don't make no sense to me,
Yo,
bro.
They fucking suck. They're not even going to the playoffs. They got blown out by the 49ers. The Eagles aren't getting blown
Yo,
out.
Mike,
by the
stop
49ers.
gassing these dudes, bro. Because I don't say nothing
Yo,
about the
yo,
Cowboys, bro. Because
yo,
they do
yo.
be trash teams, bro.
Yo, the Cowboys are the
How,
Cowboys.
hold on.
They're doing
This don't make no.
regular
This don't make no
Cowboy
sense to me,
shit
bro. Like
every season. This
literally.
is regular Cowboy shit. Every
Jeff,
week.
you can say this. Hold on, Jeff, you can say this. Daryl, you can say this, right? But this dude said the teams they blowing out, Commanders, Patriots, Commanders, let's say, they stink, but the Eagles barely beat them. I don't understand how you can say that. That makes no sense to me. Or whatever.
I don't. What matters is we got the dub. I don't give a shit. They stink.
They did too.
Cowboys averaging like 35 points a game right
Oh
now.
my god. Well, we beat them, so I don't give a shit. So we already got
It's crazy, bro. I don't understand.
I don't understand. You can't.
Y'all won an overtime game versus Sam Howell. Barely beat the nigga and shit like that.
And
And
lost
Cow-
to the Jets.
and lost to the Jets. Hold on.
Well, all the teams that y'all talking about, we beat already. So I don't care. Every team that we discussed already so far, we beat this season.
But the Cowboys
Chiefs-
beat the same teams too.
We talking about the Chiefs. We talking about the Cowboys. I smoked both them packs.
So listen, so let me ask you this, right? So so how you measure who's better, right? If y'all both play the same team,
Who you
and the
think is
outcome-
better, the Cowboys or the Eagles?
Just listen to me
'Cause
first.
we beat
You-
them.
you just listen.
Who you think is better?
No, go ahead, Jeff. Go ahead, Jeff.
Two teams and they play the same opponent, but the outcome is drastically different. What does
Right.
that tell you?
Means nothing to me.
Okay.
That's crazy. All right,
When
go.
you get in your bag and y'all winning, bro, you block everything.
Everything
But
out.
when y'all
Everything.
not winning, bro, you are
I'm
the
not-
most nitpicky dude.
He'll be over here crying. He'll be over here crying like he normally
He be
is.
like, yo, X and O's, oh no, X and O's, it be
I'm
crazy.
not blocking
Like,
nothing,
bro.
How am I? What am I? I'm not blocking nothing. I'm not.
Yo, you
I
deaf
don't
to
care.
everything right now.
I'm ignoring all that shit because that means nothing to me if you win. If they were losing, I'd be like, no, you guys suck. I'd be, you guys are fucking trash.
Yo,
They
Let
that
me
don't
say
give me
something.
an
If the
opinion on-
Cowboys,
I don't know what else you want me to
if the
say.
Cowboys barely beat the Commanders like the Eagles did, it'll be a fire sale. Like, yo, the Cowboys suck. They barely beat them. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
That's what you would hear. I'm telling you right
Okay.
now. Whatever like that.
Well, okay. Well, guess
But-
what? If they
what?
lose tomorrow, what you gonna say?
They're not going to lose
It's a
tomorrow.
possibility.
They're not
Okay.
No,
losing
it ain't.
tomorrow. They're not
Not
losing.
even
Okay.
They're
tomorrow.
gonna smack the Seahawks.
Okay.
But anyway,
They already
Jeff,
got the favorites.
while she goes, so go in reverse order this time. How you feel about the Cowboys and their contention possibilities right now?
I don't, honestly. I don't think they're contenders, bro. I mean, they having a hell of a season right now, but I don't think they're contenders. Like, they're too inconsistent. Dak is bound to come back down to earth. Like, and honestly, look, they
What
all
earth?
beat the trash teams, bro. They beat the Giants twice, the Commanders,
I just
all
said
like
this.
2-5 teams. They're not impressive. Like, I don't listen, Cowboys. One of them teams that I'm expecting to be in the NFC Championship at all. Like, they gonna be bit by the dog
So
bite
who do
the
you?
mailman. I'm telling you, dog. The biggest trash.
So who do you expect in the NFC
As-
Championship game?
The Niners. I expect the Niners to
And
go
who
away.
else?
I've been saying that.
The Niners and who else?
I mean, y'all might get there. I mean, it's
Oh,
possible.
y'all might get there.
Y'all might.
Y'all might
Listen, bro. Listen, right?
get there.
We've lived in the tri-state area for 40 years. You know how many years the Eagles done disappointed the fan base of that area? Many,
Well, I
bro.
haven't
Like
been disappointed in too
39
long, so-
years of disappointment, bro. Like y'all
I
had
don't
1 year
really-
winning the chip. Like relax.
Well, every year's a new season. So
Yo, it's over.
last year
You're
was
not getting
last
back.
year.
You're not gonna
So
win.
I've had a great 11 weeks.
11 weeks.
Haven't had too many losing 11. You know what I'm saying?
You know what?
From,
You had a
my
great 11
football
weeks.
season's been pretty good.
But you had a terrible
I don't
9
care.
months.
I
8
know you
months.
can't really say the same. So it's okay.
You had a terrible
I
7 months from
understand.
February to September.
Down. Jump in here for me, bro.
We
About the
lost
Cowboys.
Super Bowl by 3 off a penalty, bro. It's fine.
I'm with them.
penalty.
Like,
Loss, right? You win, right? All right.
Go ahead, Daryl.
I'm with them. Like, I ain't putting nothing to the Cowboys or playing against these bum teams. Like, it's been this every year. It's the same. Like, it's just they beat up on lesser teams, but when it comes to the 49ers and Eagles, it's we don't see it. Like, I mean, just looking at it from a positive perspective, he's been the best quarterback in the league the last 4 or 5 weeks, but it goes back to the teams they've been playing. Like, that might have something to do with that.
They didn't
My
play
thing
bad
is-
versus the Eagles, bro.
You
At
didn't.
all.
You played
Yeah,
hella
true,
great.
true. My
The
thing
whole
is,
team didn't play bad.
my thing is right now. I got Hurts as MVP favorite, but if the Cowboys beat the Eagles in a couple weeks and Dak keeps this level of play, I think he becomes a favorite for MVP just based on
I agree.
how he's playing right now. But
And
that's a big.
they have to
that's-
beat us.
Huh?
Yeah, they got to
have
beat the
us.
Eagles, and he keeps playing at this level. I think he's the favorite for MVP.
Hurts ain't running away with it. Hurts barely
Yeah,
got it, if he got it.
Yeah, and I don't even know why
they're
why
they're
other media
they're
sports
not
shows are
beating
putting
the
that out
Eagles,
there.
So, they're not beating the Eagles.
About
so it
what,
really doesn't
Jeff?
matter.
Put like Hurts is like this MVP favorite. Like, yo, he having a real pedestrian ass season. Like,
It really is, yeah.
they really
Because they're
like pumping
10
that up, putting that out there.
because we're 10-1. So give
It
to
doesn't
Bowman.
matter, bro. Teams with
Okay.
great winning records in the past it hasn't guaranteed the MVP on their team.
Okay. Yeah,
Hurts
we
didn't win
did.
MVP last year, and he had a worse season.
Okay.
I think it's their history and their pedigree that make me not believe in them, the Cowboys, as far as like the last 25, 30 years, honestly. Like, if it was any other team with the same stats and the same type of, a DB with 5, pick sixes and the defense playing that well, I would think differently. But it's their history that's going to tell me they might not win it. And also, I don't trust Mike McCarthy. So that's my biggest problem with them overall. I think Dak is coming back the other way, Jeff. I think he's coming back to what he used to be. I mean, he get over an injury or something like that. I don't think he could, go and be. I think last year was an anomaly for Dak, 16 picks.
Yeah.
That's not really what he do, honestly.
He moving around. Forgot he can move as good the past few weeks.
Yeah, I think he did. I do. I think Pollard disappointment really for them, honestly.
Very.
I think that Dak is kind of masking what Pollard's not doing on the offense.
Oh,
on the
yeah, they
other
thought
side.
he's gonna take over and be the bell cow.
Yeah,
He's a part of a 1-2 punch. That's
yeah, he alright. You know what I mean? He's just like alright, stuff like that. And I think CD coming to his own. But the defense, they lost Trayvon Diggs. They ain't miss a beat with DeRon Bland, bro. It's crazy to me on that end. But I just think that at the end of the day,
that was tough.
they'll figure what happened. Jordan?
No, I was saying he is nice.
He rated #1 corner in the league right now. Bland actually.
I
PFF.
don't know about all that, but
I'm saying he rated, bro. I ain't say I did it, but I'm saying he rated #1 corner.
Where I hate that PFF.
George Porter, he might be rated higher. I don't know.
They both. I tell you what, they both better than Burberry and Slay. I tell you what.
Yeah, you're tripping.
What?
Just because he got 5
No Bradbury. Trashberry. He is not.
Poison berries over there.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay. My corners are better than any of your corners on your team.
he's terrible.
Nah.
I'll take Joey Porter right now because any
No.
Yeah, you know that. Come on, George. Stop now. You
Stop
going
now.
to?
Like,
No.
that must be that good pack.
No, you're
Real
bugging.
off the chain.
I know he's definitely better than anybody on fucking the Raiders for
Hanging
1,000%.
ass out of here. Ain't better than Joey
I'm
Porter.
just like,
You ain't that one.
Hey, you're not better than Joey Porter, bro.
You want to send straight me?
He be getting cooked off like regular moves and shit. Like I'm like, yo, really? Come on, like.
He's holding all the time. That's his problem.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's the Cowboys, man. This week, though, I think they will win again. But they might even blow the Seahawks out again. Honestly, we're gonna see about that. And if they get Shaq Leonard, that's a big lift for them too. So we're gonna see, where he wound up going, stuff like that. Speaking of Seahawks, though, 49ers did beat them up last week. So let's talk about them for a second. Because they started out the season real good once again. But they've been losing lately. So let me go with Daryl. Are their playoff chances done? How you feel about them and the Niners and the Niners now that they're back at full strength? Daryl.
Because of the NFC, I mean, they still always gonna be in that wild card conversation. So I mean, the playoff hopes aren't out of it. But as far as being a serious contender, I just don't see it. I don't see them matching up against the Eagles, Cowboys, Niners. I just don't believe. I mean, Geno Smith, he's cool. I don't think he's capable of getting the team over the hump. I mean, they got a good receiving core. BK, Lockett, the Bull, Smith, and Jigba made a crazy catch. I know they didn't play. They had it was out Kenneth Walker. They had a rookie Charbonnet in there, but I mean, I just don't believe Geno is going to make the play, or I don't think he's going to play better than another playoff quarterback in the NFC. So that's just as why I put him. But the Niners, I was surprised how dominant they was. I mean, it just kind of goes back to what I said before. Like everything is perfect, everything is healthy with them. Like they're tough to beat. Like Debo, we saw him coming back. Trent Williams came back as well. That was I think they looked at it as like a still statement before that Eagles game. They just wanted to flex a little bit, just remind the league who they were before that Eagles game. And I feel like how they played in that game is why they're kind of the favorites going into this Eagles game. And just based on Vegas seeing the Eagles struggle, I think that's why they got them Niners as the favorite. But the Seahawks, they can still fight it out and make a wild card, but that's about it. And the Niners, again, I was surprised how dominant they was.
Okay, all right, yeah, I like to see dominant teams. That's a good thing. Jeff, Niners, Seahawks. How you feel about the Seahawks' chance making the playoffs and the Niners at full strength right now, bro?
Nah, Seahawks is done. They got a treacherous 3-game slate right now. They got the Cowboys, Niners, and Eagles back to back to back. So that's basically going to knock them down about 6-9. I don't see them rebounding from it. It was a good story all in all, but I mean, I mean, you figure it's going to be 2 teams from the NFC East. The Eagles and the Cowboys will make the chip. The NFC South going to get 1 if they get any. They got to get 1. The NFC North is going to get 1. I guess the Seahawks, that bottom stretch of the season, they got the Titans, the Steelers, and the Cardinals. If they can pull those out, I guess get 9 and 8, they might squeeze in. But I've never been a fan of Geno Smith. I mean, he was good at West Virginia, but that was probably the apex of his career. I mean, he had an ultimate amount of weapons when he had Trey Lance.
He was good last year though.
Nah, he was the manager last year, but he didn't give me anything to make me think he would have consistent success year in and year out. I think Pete needs to find another quarterback for that offense. Like Daryl said, they do have receiving targets that are elite. If you ask me, DK Metcalf and TJ and Lockett. But again, like I said, they still lack a consistent running game. Kenneth Walker was hurt last year. He's been proven to be hurt a lot this year. The defense just isn't what it was. It has a few pieces. Now the 49ers, on the other hand, they are my NFC representative in the Super Bowl. I just think they one of the most complete teams. And you know what? And I hate to say this because I never like to give. I ain't gonna lie. I don't mind saying this. It is what it is. But Brandon Ayuk really starting to look like a number one. As much as I didn't think that was the case, because I thought Debo was, but they're just not giving Debo the same type of targets they are Ayuk. They're going down the field with Ayuk over 15 yards. Brock Purdy has like 60% on those passes. So he's really blossoming and making Ayuk a hitter. They got McCaffrey. Of course, adding Chase Young to what was already a dominant front thrower. They got Jason Hargrove from the Eagles. Then you add him with Nick Bosa and Chase Young. That's crazy right there. It's crazy because they went from 12th in the league in sacks to 3rd in the league in sacks since they got Chase Young. So that's obviously letting you know they getting after the rusher. Obviously, Fred Warner is, if not one of the top linebackers in the football league right now as we speak. You got cornerbacks and they're physical all across the board. The thing that's really going to really concern me is Shanahan. Is he going to call one of those games where he starts trying to get too cute for himself and maybe cost the 49ers a game? Or is he just going to stick to the script, give CMC the ball, run play action with Brock Purdy, and just beat teams that way? So that's the only thing that I'm really holding on to see if Shanahan is going to outsmart himself, or is he just going to play conventional smash mouth football and just hold it down?
I forgot they lost Ufunga too for the year.
Yeah, they did. Oh, the Seahawks?
No, the Niners.
The Niners, yeah. Okay, that's what I say. The Seahawks. Yeah, I mean, but still, even if losing him, I mean, they're not really missing a beat. Really, I don't even know. They should have researched. They should have did an investigation on how they traded CMC to the 49ers. Like they in the same conference, bro. Who does that? Okay, we're just gonna trade you out.
Panthers, as you can see, that organization, they're doing a lot of dumb shit. The Panthers organization. I mean,
yeah, they're looking messy right now, especially with the comments that Temper was making in the public today and the other day. They look bad. It sounds like he wanted to say they wanted CJ Stroud, but
that's basically what he said. But I was saying
that's exactly what he said. I thought that myself. I thought I was alone. Though.
It is what it's all.
We'll see how the 49ers, like I said, I mean, I'm looking at an eventual NFC conference, the Eagles and the 49ers. I mean, honestly, it's going to be in Philly, so we're going to see how it works out. It all depends how Sirianni play the rest of these games. If he feel like it's...
obviously?
No, possibly. It depends how he play the rest of these games. What if he sit the starters for a couple of games to get them rest? You know what I'm saying?
That's another dude I hate. I hate Nick Sirianni too, man. He gets on my nerves, bro.
You hate Sirianni?
Yeah, I hate him. Cause man, he's so cocky. He get on my goddamn nerves, bro.
He's a Philly. He's basically a Philly fan as a coach.
Yeah. That's what he is. Yeah,
what?
Come out screaming and stuff for no reason.
Sirianni, he's basically a Philly fan as a coach.
Yeah,
bro, that boy. He that boy. He one of the best coaches in the league.
Yeah. Stop. Anyway.
And what you gonna say? Because they went to the Super Bowl.
Right.
He one of the best coaches in the league.
Stop it. He's not better than Mike Daniels. Mike Wild, what the Dolphins coach? He's not better than him.
McDaniels,
he's not better than him. He's way more of a better player. He's
not better. He's not better than Kyle. He's not better. It's a bunch of other people.
We beat both those teams. But,
okay. Anyway,
49ers. Last year
we beat. Yeah. Oh yeah, we beat Kyle. Already.
If you want to let go of last year, if you guys want to let go of last year against the 49ers, I'm gonna keep putting the Super Bowl in your face. I'm telling you that. You better pick your poison.
Nick Sirianni beat both those coaches already, so
he couldn't get it done in the Super Bowl though.
Anyway,
that's Big Red.
Anyway, I don't like his. I ain't talking about his. I mean, I don't know if he's a good coach or not. I don't even know, but I don't like his. Just him as a person. But anyway, it's short. But the Niners and the Seahawks. Talk to me about them and the Seahawks especially.
I mean, the Seahawks really have nothing to really. I don't think they're gonna. They're not a real. I don't even know. They might squeeze into the playoffs. Maybe. I don't know. They're kind of. I think around those teams who are kind of what they say in the hunt with fighting with like Green Bay and I don't even know where Tampa's record is.
Tampa's 4-7.
4-7. So yeah,
They
I
got
don't know
it.
if they can really do anything. So I mean, they're probably going to squeeze in.
I don't know. I think the Vikings get in over top of them.
I think
That's
they
the way
can
they
get.
looked last Monday.
Yeah, I think they can. They can
Dubs.
beat the. Yeah, I think they're better than Minnesota, but it's just like
Wow.
Geno. Yeah, I think they're better than Minnesota, but Geno is not what he was last year. They don't have sort of the same system that they had last year for whatever reason. They're not as run heavy as they were, play action
They got Dalvin Cook.
oriented or whatever. No, I'm talking about Seattle.
Oh,
And then DK Metcalf really hasn't taken the step that people wanted him to take after he got, kind of paid. And he doesn't really do that great of a job of getting off separation when it's pressed. But at the same time, I don't know why Geno doesn't really look for him a lot more than I think Geno doesn't look for him as much as he should. Because I think he's still a good player and still could be an elite receiver, but he's not a top five dominant receiver. But he give you 1,000 yards at 10 touches.
Mm-hmm.
He's big as shit. He's fast as hell. I just they don't target him enough.
I
think so too. I think the defense is they're like wishy-washy sometimes. 1 week they look incredible, and then the other week, they're getting 30 put up on them, and they're in the shootout.
Yeah.
So it's just inconsistent. And I don't know if Geno is really the guy. I thought he was. I thought he really had a good season, but I don't know. They may be looking for a new QB. If they go out and they don't make the playoffs this year, you know what I'm saying? They paid him.
They did pay him, after last year, didn't they? Yeah, forgot about that.
Geno?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So next year, if they do kind of the same thing as what they did this year with the young players that they got, he's probably out of there. They're looking for a new quarterback. And he's back to being probably a backup.
They can get out of Geno next year.
How you feel about them trying to get your boy throwing it out there, your boy Fields in Seattle?
I mean, I think I like that. Seattle's offensive line is not that great either. So, I mean, I don't know how great of a situation that would be for him. I think he should go to Atlanta. Their offensive line, I think, is better than Seattle. And I think it's obviously better than Chicago.
But you don't think he'd be better with Pete, though?
No, I don't think there'd be any difference.
Okay.
I don't think he would be that fit for that sort of system either. I think if he goes to Atlanta, they are flying high.
They're going to be running the ball all crazy.
They're going to be running the ball, but they got the play action. He could throw it deep. They got big, tall, athletic guys. They got Bijan.
He can do the same.
Because off topic, if I'm the Bears, I might even sit the nigga like, I'm trying to get Caleb. That nigga's done with me.
They got to sit him because the Bears going to get the Panthers pick.
Well. Bears playing pretty well.
Bears gonna get the first pick of the draft.
And they got pick number 6, their own pick.
Okay, but you got Fields. What you do with the first pick?
You trade and get Caleb.
I really think he really is gonna end up in Atlanta. He's from Georgia. Atlanta is. I mean, Desmond Ridder is not it. Like, I think that would be the wave for Atlanta.
I think that's.
But I don't know if it's enough. Atlanta's probably gonna have a decent pick, probably in the top 10, top 12. So do you know what I'm saying? If you're Chicago, you know what I mean? Do you trade Justin Fields for that pick?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And if you're Atlanta, you had everything but a quarterback. So you should trade your first round pick for a guy who he's been balling, in my opinion. He's been playing well the last couple of weeks. Since he's came back off his injury, he's been playing well.
Who?
He had that bad. Justin Fields. He had that bad.
That nigga is.
At the end of the game against Detroit, they should
He had
have
2
beat
fumbles in
Detroit.
the fourth quarter.
Yeah, his fourth quarter stats are horrible, bro. Like I don't know
They
about
picking
that.
19
The
right
nigga-
now.
I think on a better team, I think he's for real. Like he's shown the capability of being. He has the talent, the physical talent, to be an elite quarterback in the league for sure, 1,000%. There's
Fields
on
no
the
one can
offense
say
that-
Let me ask you this
Yeah.
question, bro.
That should be better.
Since you say that, bro, let me ask you this, right? So in 3 years he's been there, his record is 7-27. All right, Justin Fields. Do you think in 3 years Caleb Williams gonna have a better or worse record when he with the Bears?
I hate the fact that Caleb Williams would have to go to the Bears.
Cause I
I
think
think
he'll
it'd be
have.
the same.
I think
I
he'll
think
have.
it'd be the same shit.
I don't think so. I think it'll be better, right? I think he'll have a better
Too many
record. Yo.
holes.
Yeah, pure passer.
Okay.
He's more of a
Okay.
pure passer than Fields is.
Yeah.
Okay. You think? What you think? Caleb Williams is Patrick Mahomes right now in the league?
He kind of reminds me.
I'm about to say he the second coming, bro. He the second coming. So my point
Patrick
is,
Mahomes has an offensive line.
okay, but I guess my point is that if Caleb can get 15, 20 wins in 3 years, then it's Fields. It ain't just because of Chicago Bears. That's my point. It was not elite. I think Caleb will win.
They've lost games because in critical situations he's made mistakes, which is not good. You feel me? But he's still young and he hasn't been in great situations. He's had to every game that they have won, it's literally been on his back, and every game that they've been in position to win has also been on his back. So you can't sit there and tell me, but you can't sit there and tell me that he doesn't have the talent to be an elite quarterback because the flat when he plays well, like not for nothing, when he played Washington, I was like, holy shit! I don't care what you say. And
Played
then
good
Washington
last week.
stinks. Washington
What
stinks.
what do he need though to be an elite quarterback? They got to DJ Moore this year. So
I
what
think
do
it's
he
a better
need?
system, a better consistent system, and a better offensive line. The coach is a
They
defensive
depend
coach.
on him too much to do everything right now. If he's in a better
Exactly.
system where he can just have more weapons at his disposal, he don't got to do too much.
Exactly, and don't got to do
Let-
too much and
let his
just play.
talent take over to win.
Exactly, he's his talent. Yo, if he went to Atlanta, that is almost the second coming of Michael Vick. That is crazy. He'll be a superstar.
That didn't win nothing either.
He's from Georgia. He's from Georgia. He initially went to Georgia, but transferred to Ohio State.
All right.
But you know, them
Like-
teams don't like taking the homegrown product because you got to deal with all the off the field stuff. You know what I'm saying? You got to deal with the.
It's
You know
the
what I mean?
second
If that was
coming
the
of
case,
the
the
Michael
Cowboys
Vick
would have went and got
experience.
Mahomes and been set for life. You
Well,
know,
either
it's
way,
the-
if
It's the Michael
I'm,
Vick experience 2.0.
if I'm the Bears, no question, I got to get rid of him to get the
Yeah.
get that draft.
But then
I
you
think,
get
as
Caleb
long as the
Williams,
Bears don't do
you get Marvin Harrison, and then what?
who the Bears.
Why would, if
Yeah.
anything, I'm sitting there, if anything, right? I'm sitting there saying, like, okay, we have Justin Fields, right? Can we use this pick to trade out of it? We still get the second pick. We can draft Marvin Harrison Jr., who he played with in college,
You
get
gotta
him an
pay
offensive
Justin
line.
Fields,
Now we
You gotta
have
pay
something to do. Now we have something to work with.
I
Because
don't
as
think
great
they
as
can do
Caleb
that.
Williams is, Caleb Williams is still yet to have an NFL snap. So that's still unproven.
So you would pass on Caleb Williams and keep Fields.
They got too many holes on their team. They can't fill those holes with
15
a.
games with Caleb Williams in 3 years if they draft him. I think that's crazy because you're just replacing the QB.
They need a rookie quarterback
Replacing
contract
the
to fill the
quarterback.
rest of the holes of their team. They
Yeah,
can't.
that's what
pay
I was
a
gonna say too.
quarterback
They
right
need
now.
a rookie. They need to go fresh, just blow it down.
They need another 4 years.
Listen,
for a
they
rookie.
blew it when they got
If
rid of
if
David
that's the
Montgomery
reason,
last
then
year.
okay, but
I knew it was gonna be a
that's
problem.
what they. But you do realize
I don't even know
that
why
that's
they
what
got
they
DJ
tried
Moore.
to do. But you do realize that's what they tried to do with Justin Fields this year, and this is what they've come up with.
See, here's my
So
problem.
Who's gonna?
See, here's my problem, right? I don't want to put a young stud wide receiver with a quarterback who ain't proven yet, right? You know, I don't want to put. I don't care if they played in college together or not. I don't want to put Harrison next to Fields. Fields been terrible. Like he hasn't been
So you
winning.
give
yet.
okay. So you're gonna take away. So look, do you really honestly think that they have DJ Moore, they'll get Marvin Harrison Jr., and then you think that they would be
Why are you
better
saying they're gonna
with
get Marvin Harrison
Caleb
Jr.?
Williams
They gotta get
than
the sixth
Justin
pick.
Fields? Because they
But I
got,
think
they
I
got
think that sixth pick they gonna address that offensive line. You don't think they're going to go get a receiver, bro?
they have to.
You're gonna be going by like.
They
No,
don't.
top four move.
I thought they had the first and second pick.
They got the first pick and the sixth pick.
Oh.
I'll go Marvin Harrison, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I
He'll be
would.
You
going
got
for that
more.
60.
Like you need offensive line. You need a future offensive tackle for the future if you're gonna go with a quarterback.
But if you get the rookie quarterback, you got money. You can buy offensive line. You know what I mean?
How
I'm
old
just
they
saying.
gonna be though? I think they're gonna go with the
I
quarterback.
mean, it don't matter how old
Like,
they are
they
offensive
keep
line. You
That's
can
what I'm saying.
Right, and how good are they? And right, how good are they going to be? They drafted a top 10 tackle. He's been decent, but like, I don't know, man. I just feel like it's going to be the same exact thing. Like, they need more talent than I think. Like, but at the same time, like you say, we're sitting here saying these things, but they were a quarter away from beating Detroit. So it's like there's no
That was
real
a bad game.
Tampa Bay
consistency,
Buccaneers beat
but
Detroit. I mean, you can't really harvest all your eggs into.
But that-
just like it's just contingent. Look, I don't think I don't think Fields to Atlanta is a good idea. I don't. I truly don't think that. I truly think that because you are, for one, he's already got Bijan, right? And Algier doesn't look like he's going anywhere either. But Drake London ain't really shown me like that breakaway receiver type of skill talent.
They don't have a quarterback to get him the ball on a consistent basis. They don't.
2 years
They
in a
don't.
row. Like,
He
you
ha-
know what I'm saying?
He hasn't had a quarterback, bro.
Like
like,
it be
literally, bro.
niggas on bad teams balling out with bad quarterbacks,
That's true.
i.e. Mike Evans. Like,
Yeah,
and I
bro.
know it's Mike Evans,
Baker
but I'm saying like he got a
Mayfield is
bad
better than
quarterback.
Desmond Ritter. Baker Mayfield is better than Desmond Ritter 1,000.
D-Hop all those years with no quarterback.
Okay, but he's had plenty of years without a quarterback.
Matt Schaub is better than Baker Mayfield, and he's also better than
He said Matt Schaub, bro. Matt Schaub been in
Desmond
the league
Ritter.
like 10 years. Man.
but he played with DeAndre Hopkins for a
Who's
little bit.
killing? But listen, all right,
And
move
he had
on.
and he had Ryan Fitzpatrick. Ryan Fitzpatrick is better than freaking Desmond Ritter for sure.
Yeah.
Right, equal, bro.
Nah.
Machine, bro.
Yo, Fitzmagic was Fitzmagic, bro. Stop it, bro.
A couple games in DC, but he's been a turnover machine.
No,
Bro.
Like,
In Tampa, he had 400-yard games, and Miami had 4. Yo, Fitzmagic was the truth, yo, for real, yo. Like,
Desmond
I fuck
Ritter
with
is not
career
it,
journey.
man.
Stop.
No,
You know,
Drake,
like, come on, bro.
All the receivers that you mentioned had better quarterbacks than Drake London, 1,000%. 1,000%.
Yeah, Taylor Heineke.
Baker Mayfield,
They-
they're all better than Desmond Ritter.
We'll see. I mean, this quarterback,
Matt
this draft is deep
Schaub,
with quarterbacks. You got
Ryan
Daniels,
Fitzpatrick,
you got
Deshaun
Penix.
Watson.
I think the boy Bo Nix is gonna come out. I think that it's gonna be low.
I think he's gonna be a sleeper.
You know what I'm saying? Bo Nix, I don't know about he gonna be a sleeper. He just reminds me way
Nah,
too
he
much
that
of Justin
bull.
Herbert.
Yeah, that boy. Yes.
He's different too. I think he's gonna
Yeah.
be better than Herbert
He
because he
definitely
know
gonna
how
be
to
no
win.
sleeper. He gonna be out
know
there.
how to
They
win.
know he coming.
Definitely
All right,
know
moving
how to
forward,
win.
man. You already kind of gave us your NFC thoughts a little bit. AFC, who y'all think that are out the playoffs that might make it in, and who in might fall out of the playoff picture? What you think? You think, Daryl? In AFC,
I mean, other than my Steelers making, I mean, the Steelers can still win the NFC North, but that's neither.
Yeah.
They're gonna get the wild card at the
who
least.
said Cat?
So they gonna win the NFC North, AFC North. He's smoking.
But after that, I mean,
he said we can, which is true.
Y'all not gonna win the AFC North.
Mathematically, man, we can win it though.
I mean,
Bro,
going to
give
be
that up,
in the beginning
bro.
of the year, I thought the
What'd you say?
AFC was going to be a lot more competitive.
I told him
than
to get
what
that up,
it is
bro.
now.
For sure.
But as of right, I mean, after 12 weeks in, teams kind of separated themselves in the AFC. I think there's only like 3 teams legit that's going to get a chance to go to the Super Bowl: Chiefs, Ravens, and Dolphins. And I see the AFC Championship being Ravens and Chiefs. And right now, I might have the Ravens winning that right now, just based on where they're playing, how they're playing right now. But I thought that the AFC is going to be a lot more competitive at this time of the year. A lot of disappointing teams. Not a lot, but just teams that, I mean, injuries happen with a couple teams in the AFC North. The Bills are the Bills.
You be watching the games, bro? It's a lot of good teams in the AFC, bro.
Who?
Dolphins, the Chiefs, the Ravens, the Steelers, the Browns, the Jaguars.
I'm talking about
That's 2
teams
teams.
that
That's two teams I smoke.
Come on, man. Anyway,
Yeah, Reggie.
But yeah, I mean, my biggest takeaway, I thought the AFC was going to be a lot more competitive. I just don't see it right now.
Jeff, the question: Who out you think might get in?
Joe
Who in that may fall out?
Getting in, I got the Chiefs, Ravens, Jaguars guaranteed, and the Dolphins. Sneaking in might be the Denver Broncos.
Okay, that's a good one. It's a good pick.
Yeah, the Denver Broncos might sneak in because they've been really playing. They playing Philadelphia Eagles style football. It ain't blowing nobody out, but they squeaking some joints out. Like so, I mean, and honestly, I don't have any. The Steelers, they might get in.
No, we getting that.
They're giving up 205 points so far in the season, and they only have 182 games, 182 points. I don't know if the change in coordinator is going to help Kenny Pickett.
It helped this week. What you mean? He had 200-something yards.
Yeah, one game. The dog listen, the sun shines on the dog's ass some days.
Oh, he's such a hater, bro.
You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, like, look, he's just not good, bro. No quarterback that ever worn 2 gloves has been good. Like, let's just go ahead and get this out the way. Like, I ain't never met a 2-glove quarterback be good. Like,
what they got to do with it, bro? He only throw one hand.
He's trash, bro. You know he's trash too. The Browns might sneak in, right? And I say the Browns might sneak in. Look, the defense is so good.
Yeah.
Like, who? You know what I'm saying? Who's going to score on them?
Did Myles Garrett get hurt though?
Yeah, his shoulder is a little banged up, but it's been, and they still been winning. So I think he'll be able to get some time. They got enough players there. The Jaguars is my sleeper team. I can see the Ravens and the Jaguars in the AFC Championship. Jaguars owe the Chiefs an ass whooping from last year. The Chiefs aren't who they were last year, and the Jaguars are fully complemental football. They got ETN running the ball, Sunshine playing pretty well, and you got Calvin really starting to get back on his high horse. I think it's a good formula for them to be hitting the corner at the perfect time. You know what I'm saying? The Jaguars also have a great winning record at home. A lot of teams are winning at home. You know what I'm saying? The Jaguars don't have a great run. Excuse me, they're 3-3. But what I'm saying, that lets me know that they can win on the road. They won 5 games on the road automatically. So here we are. So that means they can go travel to KFC and play. I think that type of offense that they have, or the type of team they have, goes with them. The Denver Broncos are definitely my sleeper team getting in. And it's very possible that there could be one team from the AFC North that make it, and that might be the Ravens.
Hater, man. Jordan, man. But you got who might get in still in AFC, who might fall out?
I definitely have the Chiefs as
the
a
Jeff
lock.
ass and shit. Go
I have
ahead.
the Chiefs as a lock. I have the Ravens as a lock. I have the Dolphins as a lock. And I have the Jaguars as a lock. So
That's
those
4.
are the 4 right there. Those are the 4 division winners.
You got 3 other ones.
And then I'm not going to. The Steelers have, I think, the best record out of. So that's the 16. They have the best record. If they continue to have the best record, they'll get into the playoffs. So as of now, I'll keep them in.
Steelers got the Cardinals, the Patriots, the Colts, the Bengals.
That's 4 dubs.
And the Ravens. I don't even know if they're going to beat the Cardinals, honestly.
Fuck out of here.
I have faith in that.
That's 4 dubs. Just say
it.
it.
That bad either. The Colts, they 6-6.
But also, I'm not gonna rule out Buffalo. I'm not gonna also rule out Cleveland. Obviously Cincinnati is cooked. We know Cincinnati is cooked. I'm not gonna rule Cleveland out just yet. The Chargers are cooked. We know the Raiders are cooked. The Broncos can definitely squeeze in there.
He's in there, yeah.
So they're 6-5 right now. So that's a team that could definitely squeeze in. So Jeff was pretty much on point. I don't think he mentioned the Steelers. Did you mention the Steelers?
Because he a hater, that's why, but it's okay.
Look, I don't think the Bills can get in. The Bills got the Chiefs.
The Bills done.
Chargers,
Bills cooked.
Patriots, and Dolphins.
Yeah, Bills cooked.
You said what? You said, well, run that back?
They got the Chiefs, Cowboys, Chargers, Patriots, and Dolphins. And only 2 of those games are at home, the Bills and the Cowboys. Everything else, they're on the road.
Well, they just played the best
AFC,
team in the league. They just played the best team in the league on the road pretty well.
No, they haven't. They haven't played this in not this year. They haven't played this in.
No, I'm saying they just played the best team in the league.
We
on
know.
the
They have
road
not.
pretty well.
They have not. No, they're not.
Yeah. No, they just did.
I think in the AFC, I think
They
in
only
the
lost
AFC,
by
10
3 points. That gives me good promise.
No, yeah.
I think in the AFC, 10 wins gets you in the playoffs. I think that's
It got to be 10 because you can't get in with 9 because it's.
I think the Bills are cooked, and I think Diggs might ask out after they be cooked this year, in my opinion. So
yeah, he's gonna ask. I believe that he's gonna ask both the Chiefs, probably.
yeah, well, he should go play with his brother.
Yeah, they ain't trading to the Chiefs.
Nah.
I ain't joining them
You
this
never
year.
know, man. They gotta fire that coach too, man.
Nah,
Yeah, but
I ain't
McDermott got to go.
He
Yeah,
gotta
he
go,
does.
bro.
How you gonna be 0-6 in overtime games? That's crazy, bro.
In his whole career, he gotta
Yeah.
go.
Gotta
I mean,
go.
you can't even put together a formula for when those last couple minutes.
All right, well, since we already kind of started it, the power rankings. So we end this show off. What's your 5, Jordan? Since you've been already to the Eagles, number 1.
Well, yeah, I mean, you already know I got the Eagles at number 1, man. I don't know. I would probably still put the Chiefs at number 2. I would probably still have the Ravens at number 3. At number 4, it gets a little bit tricky. I'm going to put San Francisco still. And number 5, I would have to probably go with the Jaguars. I'm not crazy confident in that.
Okay.
But when I look at all the division leaders, I think those are the top 5 teams when you look at the majority of the division leaders. I mean, you can make a case and say that Dallas could be better than Jacksonville, but I'm not putting them in my top 5. So that would never happen. Well, it has before, but
We definitely.
Y'all raised what?
Daryl, you go next, bro. What's your power ranking top 5?
Eagles, Niners, Ravens, Chiefs. And because Dak is playing how he's playing, I got to put Cowboys at 5.
ooh, did you have the Eagles at number 1?
Yeah.
He did. He getting close to being like Turncoat Toby a little bit.
Yeah. He
Ain't quite there yet.
Well, no, he just is understanding what he sees. That's all.
A lot gonna happen next couple weeks.
All right.
Jeff? Won't nothing change from your power rankings. Believe me, you won't have to worry about that.
What he said.
Jeff, what's your 5?
Got Eagles, 49ers, Ravens, Chiefs, and I gotta put the Cowboys in. They 4th in defense and 4th in offense and 11 in special teams, man. They're the best right now.
Yeah.
We're talking right now.
Can't deny Dak's numbers past month.
I mean, they 4th in offense and 4th in defense. Like, you can't ask for much more. Meanwhile, Eagles 5th in offense, 14th in defense.
Not bad, not shabby.
I thought it was 20th in defense, but scoring defense.
Yeah.
Scoring defense. Yeah. I got you.
Yeah, well, 10-1.
It's all shaken up for you guys a little bit. So I'm gonna go Ravens number 1. I'm going Niners 2, Eagles 3. I'm going Cowboys at 4, and at 5, I'm probably gonna bring it back to the Chiefs at that point. So it's all over the place compared to y'all, but based off what I'm seeing, the point differentials, the defenses, the offenses, I think the Ravens they're more balanced than anybody on both sides of the ball. I like how Zay Flowers becoming, a true go-to guy. OBJ coming back to what is going on. Andrews might come back, but they're missing him right now. But that defense just held the Chargers to 10 points, yo. The Ravens defense is serious, bro. Like on some real shit. The Niners, all the reasons we said before. Niners, the Chargers got a high-powered offense, though. That's what I'm saying. They do. The numbers are what they are.
Right. Yo, he come up with anything, yo.
Right. I'm saying. So the Niners, man, they just balanced too on both sides of the ball now. With Debo back, Trent Williams back, I just feel like it's gonna be really, really hard to beat them for anybody. I'm with Jeff on that, bro. It's gonna be a real, real tough out. And their quarterback, unlike some others, is the league leader in passing rating right now. So
total QBR, pass completion.
Yeah.
Who leads the league in QBR in the second half and the fourth quarter? I don't think you should.
How many fucking caveats?
I think maybe you should check that stat.
How about a whole season?
I think it says second half, fourth quarter.
Like,
Right.
That's why the Eagles are
A
turning
quarter game. He said fourth
like,
quarter. Like,
don't do that. Give me
I
the
would have to
whole
say that's why
game.
the Eagles are. Well, I think that's why the Eagles are 10-1. So I
well,
don't really have anything
Yeah.
else to say.
with Purdy
I don't
having
think
full
that's
his
what
full
I'm saying.
compliments.
They 29th against the pass.
And we're
Crazy.
10-1.
Crazy, bro. Anyway, my fault. The
10-1.
Niners, Fred Warner, and Chase Young. Like I said before he got there, Chase was gonna make a difference or whatever like that, and he
Yeah.
is. So
And he didn't do anything against the Eagles for 3 years with Washington, so we're not really worried about that. We have
it was
a
Washington.
thing called Johnson and Mailata.
It was Washington though.
Yeah,
Right.
they didn't do anything. He didn't do. It doesn't matter. He played the same players. He didn't do
If
shit.
he was the
What
only
does it matter?
star, they could just double him every play.
right, but I tell the guy.
What are you talking about? He wasn't the only.
Name another defensive lineman
What are
on the
you
Washington
talking about?
Commanders that
Do
you
we not?
Sweat just got it back.
chill, bro. Why you even saying anything?
He ain't had Bosa with him. Put it like that.
Yeah.
Montez Sweat, Deron Payne, Jonathan Allen, and Chase Young is probably up there with the top. That was like one of the top 5 defensive lines in the league.
And
He got about 2 or 3 sacks already though.
And we used to scrape them.
Like,
I mean,
We
that's
used to scrape, he didn't do anything against when he was with Washington against the Eagles, and he's going to play against the same players. Nick Bosa didn't do anything when he played against the Eagles last year, and he's going to be playing against the same players. So I'm
Thank
a
you.
compliment player.
concerned
They're complimenting
about
each other
Nick
now, bro.
Bosa, Chase Young, Arik Armstead, or
Hold
Javon
on.
Hargrave.
You know
Because
Hargrove
we've
gonna give them
already
all y'all
played these
plays.
players. Holy shit!
You know
And
Hargrove
for- and-
gonna give
Already
them
put
plays.
30 on them.
And Fred Warner. Forget about Warner too.
Quarterback, bro.
Yeah,
We put
but
30 on them.
4th string quarterback.
anyway,
We
I
put 30 on them again.
oh, you would have bet that? You would have bet that? Y'all put 30 on him?
Y'all with 30? Y'all put up 30, y'all giving up 40.
They put up 30 on the Niners, bro. Sorry.
Hey, I know they not.
Well, when we put up 30, then just don't say shit.
We're gonna see. We're gonna see. Anyway,
Listen, let's hold on. Let's have a caveat. The only way y'all gonna have a game like that is if Brock Purdy get hurt. That's it.
right,
That's
Yeah.
it.
right.
When we throw up 30, you will be like,
Only
"Man,
one team
it was
put up
right."
over 20 against the Niners. So
Thank you. I don't know what he watching, bro.
Yo,
We gonna
bro.
be-
I
we
told you
gonna
they
be the
numbers.
second.
Yo, bro. They
I'm trying to
number
stop the
5
Niners.
and 1 and off.
We're gonna be the second team. We're gonna be the second team.
Yo, y'all don't score that much. Like, I understand what you watching, bro. Y'all barely score that much. Like, the fuck?
No, man.
Yo,
Anyway.
bro, I'm gonna order some eggs. to
We
your
don't
house.
score that much, but we 10-1. Tell me how the math ain't mathing on that one. I don't understand. Tell me
You can
that
win a game
we ain't
3-0,
score-
bro.
We don't score enough, but we 10-1.
Hey, Daryl, let me say something, Daryl. We probably know. You work with the guy.
Yeah,
As soon as they lose in the Super Bowl, not Super Bowl, in the playoffs, he gonna be crying at work, at Ross, like he was last
game
year.
rigged.
Right.
Crazy how they
Right. So,
They was on some bullshit all season.
right. All this other shit gonna happen. But
We've been through. We watched you go through this. The
for years.
It's like we watched you do this, bro.
What
But
are you saying?
anyway, I'm gonna give my locks real quick of the week. And then you can go, Jordan, if you want to. I'm gonna start backwards. I'm gonna start with the Monday night game. I actually like the Jaguars. My lock would be, Jaguars better line, obviously, but I think they covered at 8 versus the Bengals. Honestly, their team is just not that good, so I like that. I also like the Chiefs to cover the 6 against the Packers, and I like the Colts. It's only 1 point, but the Colts should beat the Titans. About coming off that loss. Those are my 3. You got any, Jordan?
So
Yeah.
I'm looking at my shit right now. I would say money line. Well,
Money
you
line's
know I'm
taking
an
the
odds
points, right?
guy. So
My line, no
so I'm
points.
a-
Straight up.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take the Eagles straight up because it's plus 126. That's a good. That's a good number.
Okay.
You bet with your heart.
That's a good number. That's too good of a number. That's just too good of a number for me.
I actually like Cleveland money line as well. That's too good. They're plus 148. I gotta take that. Cause I'm gonna probably put like $50 on this joint. I'm gonna probably try to smack some crazy shit.
Oh, what on the whole ticket?
For sure.
Okay.
Got to.
Jeff, you think gonna bet $50? Nigga, no, he ain't bet no $50. He gonna
Bro, I
bet.
just hit, bro.
You're doing Curtis.
I just put $50 on the bet Saturday. Smack 550. Come on,
All right,
man.
you graduating, okay.
What, on the college job?
Nah, basketball live.
Oh,
Bro,
okay.
you're with it. And then I don't really know. I like the Jets. That's plus 124. I'm going for the banger, so I'm gonna take them. That's gonna be my 3.
Okay. All right.
Throw 50 on it, $577. That's live.
But how much?
Throw 50 on it, get $577. All you need is now think about this. Throw $50 on the Eagles to beat the 49ers, the Browns to beat the Los Angeles Rams, and the Jets to beat Atlanta. That is not outrageous.
That's way too risky.
No, that's not outrageous at all. That's not outrageous at all.
Yes, it is.
The Jets to beat
the Jets and the Falcons, that's way too in limbo,
the Eagles
bro.
to beat the 49ers, and the Browns to beat the Rams.
Yo, you betting on 2 games in limbo. That's crazy.
That's
how you put my money on New York team.
I'm not putting no money on the Browns with Dorian Thomas-Finney, whoever he is playing quarterback, bro. I'm not betting on
Didn't
that.
they pick up Joe Flacco? They picked up Joe Flacco, right?
That's even worse. The fuck?
Joe Flacco. Take the playoff.
You might as well tease down the Chiefs if you feel that way and get and take the Chiefs over the Packers, bro. Like, I
don't like that game either.
Throw 50 on it.
I don't like that game. I think the Packers can stay with the Chiefs.
You don't like the Colts over the Titans? I do. Easy money.
Yeah, me too, Jeff.
What?
No.
You think the Colts?
No,
you think the Packers can beat the Chiefs?
The Colts over the Titans?
I don't know about
It's not easy. Yeah, that's not easy money. No, I think they can hang with them. I don't know if they'll beat them, but they can hang with them. But I don't think
they're gonna beat them.
That's why I said tease it down.
Look, Taylor down. Jonathan Taylor out.
Who?
Jonathan Taylor?
Oh.
He been out.
He been out.
He got like a thumb injury. He got a thumb injury.
Surgery. But he was out. They was winning before he came back.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
nah, he came back. He was balling, bro. You bugging.
The game is the Titans Broncos. That's a hard game to pick, honestly. So.
That Titans Colts game is a hard game.
I mean, kind of, but like.
And that Falcons Jets game, like, who you got faith in, Tom Boyle or Desmond Ritter?
They're gonna end up with Zach Wilson. I can tell you that.
Like, come on, bro.
Tom Boyle's gonna get benched for Zach Wilson for sure.
They never going back to Zach Wilson, my boy.
They should.
I think the Dolphins can cover that 9.5 against the Commanders. That's gonna be blowout, in my opinion.
I don't know. I'm a little.
I mean,
I don't like that it's away, but
who home? The Dolphins home?
Nah.
I don't know.
But that's what I'm saying. You can maybe tease
that
one down.
I would tease that down to the Dolphins. Yeah.
That time of year, I forgot.
I would tease that down. How about the Saints and the Lions? That's another one too, actually.
No, I think the Lions gonna do damage to them, but it's like just go to Jameis, bro. Like, why they keep playing with Derek Carr? Like, just go to Jameis.
All right, well, let me put your games out there, Jeff.
Yeah.
It's just that easy? Yeah.
I think it is, bro.
Wow, I think that's
Carr not it.
This is Jeff's picks. Jeff's games. Yeah, Pick'ems. Yeah, my fault.
All the games we just talked about. How you got Ravens and Bengals up there, bro? Come on, you got to fix that.
Oh, what is it?
Yeah, I saw Eagles and Chiefs too.
Eagles, Chiefs, Ravens, Bengals.
One job.
Yeah,
oh, Eagles. Okay, I actually fixed it. I wrote Chiefs again. That's why. Well, what the Niners.
You might as well put 2023 Super Bowl champion Las Vegas Raiders up there.
Who you got in there? Wait, you have Ravens on there? You have Ravens, right? Ravens and
nope, I don't got that Ravens game. I got the Colts and Titans, Broncos and Texans, 49ers and Eagles, and then 2 toss-up games, the Lions and Saints, and Falcons and Jets. They all games that's like limbo. Like I said, that Falcons Jets game, I don't know what's going to happen there. The Jets defense could show up, but then the Falcons could just come out and just really put it to them.
What I'm missing? Hold on.
Proud about that. They can just play D, Leon, Brees.
Yeah.
I don't know.
If
Broncos, Texans. That's what it is. Yeah.
that game is going to do a lot for the AFC conversation. But if the Broncos win, they'll go to 7-5. The Texans win, they'll go to 7-5. We could be looking at that as who getting in the
Broncos going to eventually lose, yo. They've been, you know what I mean.
Didn't the Texans lose last week on a doink?
Yeah.
I don't know, bro.
All right, here y'all go. My fault. What y'all got? Jeff, you keep track of it too.
Yeah, I got the numbers and all.
All right.
Want me to go?
Yeah, go ahead, Darryl.
I got. All right, so Eagles Niners. I'm gonna go with the Niners only because the Eagles, they need to put a full 4 quarters in order to beat the Niners, and they haven't done it yet. So that's the only reason why I'm putting Niners over the Eagles. I'm going with the Lions because I feel like they need a get back game after two bad games, and then I'm going with Texans. I believe CJ Stroud over Russ. So like that.
And what about the Falcons Jets?
Yeah.
Oh, Falcons Jets. Give me the Falcons. I'm never going for a New York team. Falcons.
Can't mess with none of that. Go ahead, Jordan.
Well, I got the Eagles. I got the Lions. I got the Texans. I got the Jets.
That's 4. You got 5, right?
I have 5 games, but you only put 4 games up there.
I got 5 here.
Sorry, just rock with the 4.
Yeah, okay.
I know you got 49ers. Oh, man, in fact, you might bet you might take the Eagles because he riding with
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm up now? Okay. I'm gonna go with
you go with the Eagles, but
yeah, he is.
Wait. What happened now?
I'm saying you go for the Eagles, but
right, but he trashed him, right?
But you hate.
So it's a win-win for you. So you pick the Eagles.
Listen,
game where he falls in the middle, and then he
listen, I gotta bet how the game is going and stuff like that. That's different than, you know what I mean? Whatever, you know what I mean? So win for me. But let me see. And I bet the Eagles game at the half, by the way, that Chiefs game. That was a good live bet. They were down. Because they had no receivers in the Chiefs. That's why I knew they would come back. Anyway,
You're
whatever.
You're welcome.
This guy.
Respect. You're welcome.
I would say that for last. I'm gonna go with the Jeff for these whack ass games. I'm gonna go with the on the screen. Okay.
Don't say you gonna go with the Eagles. We know you are.
Nah. This week the Niners are that team, bro. Like I would have the Eagles this week versus Buffalo. I would have. We ain't have a show. Niners are different though, bro. I think. Just like the Broncos, I think the Eagles luck run out. So I'm going to go with the 49ers. I'm going to go with the Texans. I'm going to go with the Lions, of course. I like the Lions bounce back from that loss. And I like the that game is crazy, the Jets-Falcons, honestly.
Yeah.
You're gonna be up a shit. You're gonna be up Shit's Creek next week.
The Jets defense fell off with what it was earlier in the season.
I disagree.
I'm gonna go. What? I'm gonna go. I would go with the Jets, man. Falcons are trash, but I'm gonna go with the Jets, bro. So I'm over there. What you got, Jeff?
I'm going with the 49ers. I'm going with the Broncos. I'm going with the Lions, and I'm going with the Falcons. Yo, I just want to say this on air, Jordan. Let me see your face there, bro. Plug up, bro. I just want you to know. I can't wait for y'all to lose. One loss, I'm cooking y'all. Like, 7 days of straight up spam. I'm cooking you for a week straight, bro. Just be ready.
I think, this the week, Jordan, honestly, that your luck might run out, honestly.
Have y'all done any any live shows, like watching the games and shit?
No.
Nah, that would be dope, though.
In the playoffs, we try to do like we all try to get up and watch a game or something.
We could do that, though. Yeah, that'd be cool. This the week that the Broncos lose, Eagles lose, and I might lose. This is the week in fantasy league.
So,
you're right.
Wait, what?
We're not.
What?
We might not wait. I'm saying it right now. If we beat San Fran, no. Excuse me. When we beat San Francisco, we not gonna lose for the rest of the year. The Eagles are going 16
I think
and
going
1.
Super Bowl.
They're gonna sit some of them
The
players.
Eagles
bro.
are going 16 and 1.
They're gonna sit some, bro. They
You
played
can
until
book it.
February last year. They're not gonna keep riding.
And we got Marcus Mariota. Book it. Okay?
This guy.
Book it.
Kyle got something for y'all, bro. I really believe that, yo. Honestly.
Bet.
Yeah.
Okay. We
I
got
really
something
believe
for
that.
them. We got something for them.
Okay. What we gonna say? I
They
think
got,
Kyle
the Niners on that side. They got too much revenge energy. Like Debo.
Yeah, they do.
They do
do.
interviews with arms folded. Like they got too
Yeah.
much revenge on their mind.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. Normally, the crazy part is I do normally bet with y'all, but this week I'm saying y'all gonna lose it, bro.
You think they got revenge? We got something. We got something to prove too. What you mean?
I mean,
We got something to prove too.
What?
We gonna
Not
smack
against
them
them.
up.
But y'all should have won the Super Bowl.
Nah.
We do got something to prove against them.
Y'all do.
Wait,
People
okay,
think
okay.
they better than
Quarterback
us.
last year, don't count.
Show
They
them.
full strength.
So we gonna smack. All right. Well, when we smack them, it's gonna count.
I just be wanting to know what they expect from you when y'all take this L.
I don't have to think about any of that.
Yo,
All right, well, guys, we do this all night, but thank you guys for coming on the show. Appreciate you, Daryl, of course, Jeff. Thanks for stepping up and doing these pick'ems. Jordan, thanks for bringing us your love fest to the Eagles as normal. Next week might be a different show, ladies and gentlemen, because Jordan gonna be crying on show, but we're gonna see how it happens.
Kleenex version.
Next version. However, appreciate the comments, Dave, Steph, everybody who's in the comments, stuff like that. And we'll be back. Next week we'll have Turncoat Toy back on the show as well, hopefully. And for that, we'll be out. Peace. Alright, just ended that show.